Good evening, Spartan Nation, and welcome to our 2020-2021 Virtual Night of Champions. My name is George Vital, and it is my honor to serve you as your proud athletic director. Tonight, we welcome all as we gather with friends, family, alumni to celebrate the very successful accomplishments achieved by our student athletes and respective coaches and staff. At Miami Southridge Senior High, we're very grateful for having an outstanding and supportive administrative team led by our principal, Humberto J. Moret, Vice Principal, Ms. Kim Berkey, Assistant Principal, Mr. Alejandro Morales, Assistant Principal, Mr. David Duque, and Assistant Principal, Ms. Akira Singleton. Thank you so much for the support you provide to all of our teams. At this time, I would like to pass the mic to our principal with a special message for all.
Good evening, parents. Welcome to the Athletic Awards. My name is Humberto J. Moret. I'm the proud principal here at Miami Southridge. And I want to just welcome and thank all of you for joining us tonight. I'm really proud of everything that our athletes have done this year, but most importantly, everything that they have overcome in the classroom, at home, everything going around with our pandemic. You guys have really persevered, and you have really shown what it is to be a Spartan. What it is to have the Spartan spirit within you. So again, I like to congratulate all of you for all the awards that you have won tonight, that you're gonna win tonight. Really, just make sure a special thank you to the seniors. Those of you that have been with us for 4 years, we really thank you for everything you have done on the field, everything you have done in the classroom. For those of you that are gonna go on and play college sports, we wish you the best of luck. Make sure that you continue to follow us on social media. Tell us all the great things you're doing beyond Miami Southridge. When you're in college, whether you're in the armed forces or whether you're doing great things in the community. I just want to leave you with a last message. Remember to never forget where you came from. Remember to always give back to your community. Remember to always find someone else like you were and help them along the way. That is what is truly being a Spartan is all about, is helping others. So again, remember, it's all about the 4 A's: activities, athletics, the arts, and most importantly, academics. Good evening, and always remember, go Spartans.
To continue with our Night of Champions, I'd like to take time to introduce our special guest, Mr. Donnell Bennett. This national champion at the University of Miami, professional football player, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Washington football team, has given us a few inspiring words that he'd like to share with all.
What's going on, Southridge? Donnell Bennett here. I would like to thank the administration, faculty, and staff for having me. And I just want to speak to the graduating class for a brief moment. Not going to be long, short and sweet. You made it. You did it. You've overcome COVID-19. You've overcome the Zoom classes. You've overcome not knowing if you're going to be able to participate in your sport or your drama or your band or any of that extra school or after school activity. But guess what? You persevered. You've overcome all the obstacles. At one point, we didn't even know if we was going to have a school year. Forget about having a graduating class. But we set out on this journey together. And together we made it through. So for that, you ought to be commended. But this is not going to be the end of the journey. This is just the beginning. We're going to close this chapter and we're going to go on to college. We're going to go to trade school. We'll sit out a year and get a job and whatever it is that we're inspired to do after this graduation. But you're already equipped. You know what it's going to take to be successful because you've been through the fire. And now you get to see the sunshine a little bit. But guess what? There's going to be some more rainy days. There's going to be some more tough things that come up. Keep your head down, keep working, and stay positive. Attitude equals altitude. And as long as you take that into wherever it is that you want to go, the sky's the limit. See, the word fear can mean a couple things. It can mean forget everything and run, or it can mean face everything and rise. And guess what we did? We faced all that COVID-19 had to give us. We faced all the adversity that we could possibly go through in our senior year. And now it's time to rise. So congratulations to the class of 2021. Face everything and rise, as you've already done. Congratulations and have a good day. Thank you.
The 2020-2021 school year consisted of over 350 student athletes participating in 20 teams and 14 sports ranging from the fall, winter, and spring seasons. This year, over 15 student athletes earned nearly $500,000 in scholarship opportunities. They will be attending the following colleges: Embry-Riddle University, St. Thomas University, Florida Southwestern University, Florida Memorial University, Corning University, Miami-Dade College, ASA, Cleveland College, Monterey College, just to name a few. We're extremely proud of you all and wish you nothing but the best at the next level. Remember, once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Hey everyone, this is Coach Willie Visoso. I'm the head bowling coach for Miami Southridge for boys and girls. I just wanted to first give a thanks to Mr. Vital, Mr. Moret for allowing me to bring back the bowling program. Southridge has had bowling since the school started. Won a few state titles with the girls in the 80s. Actually won 3. Once with the boys in the 80s, and kept the program going for many years. For some reason, the program fell apart years later, and school decided to try to bring it back this year, and they approached me about it. Bowling was something that I did for fun, and I picked it up and started learning it a little bit more, and ended up starting to recruit some guys, got some athletes from other schools, other teams in the school, and ended up being such a great experience for us. Had a great time the whole season long. Obviously started off as something brand new, something fresh, turned it into something that we excelled at. As far as awards goes for this season, I'm going to give the Rookie of the Year for the boys team. The Rookie of the Year for the boys team is Oscar Orda. Oscar came in, he was the baby of the group. He was the only sophomore on the team, and we didn't really expect too much from any of the guys, but Oscar came in there and right away you could tell he had form. He knew what he was doing, and it looked like something that came natural to him, and just came constantly every game, every match we had, and he would just post up great scores, good attitude, just never complained, and he was a great team player. As far as the Spartan Award for the boys team, I'm going to give that to Guillermo Del Cavo. Guilla came every match, and it was just ear to ear smile. It was an absolute pleasure to have there with us. Everybody just fed off of his energy. Just a great time with Guilla around, and just constantly had a great attitude. As far as the MVP goes for this season, we're gonna name that the Kingpin Award. We're giving that to Joseph Zamora. Again, Joseph, another one that came in. He just never had any bowling experience, but was just a straight athlete. Excels at any probably sport he would play. Just came in there, and from day one, he just had a bit of an aggressive form on the lanes, but slowly came into his own and started to realize his capabilities and how talented he really was. And midway through the season, it just came natural to him, and the scores kept piling up, and he obviously led our team. Everybody fed off of him. But we went into the playoffs, the GMAC tournament with the boys. It was 40 schools there, and I wasn't expecting much. Obviously, there's a lot more experienced teams in the GMAC tournament, and top 8 teams advanced. We snuck in as the 8th seed. We got hot at the right time. We got thrown up against the number 1 seed, Tara, and it was David versus Goliath, and we actually went toe to toe with them in the playoffs. We actually tied them in one of the matches that we played in the playoff. Took them to a sudden death. They ended up coming out victorious at the end, but we shocked a lot of people. It's something that we definitely could build on for the future. Very excited for that. They had a great season with the boys. As far as the girls, Rookie of the Year for this season for the girls was Kristen Brito. Kristen came out first practice, I'll never forget, and she just throwing the ball down the lane, and she was kind of jumping in shock. She didn't really have any idea what she was doing, and as the season progressed, she gained a little bit more form. She got a little more confident, and she actually was one of the leaders of our team. She started putting up some great scores, so it was great having Kristen there and having her help lead the team. As far as the Spartan Award, I'm going to give the Spartan Award to Elizabeth Valdez. Mimi was same thing as Gia on the boys' side, ear-to-ear smile. Everybody had a blast with Mimi. She was the fun of the group. She was the spark plug. Whenever we were down, she would come back and give us a little bit of energy, and it was just a great experience having her around. As far as the MVP, the Kingpin Award, we're going to give that to Anna Whalen for the girls. Anna was really special. She came in there and, she just looked like an experienced bowler from day one. Again, another one that she's just a great athlete all around. You could just tell that she has that ability in her. And I think that she someday is going to be bowling in college. She was just great experience, great having her around. And I hope she joins us for next season, and she'll be the centerpiece of our team and for years to come. So I wanted to thank everybody. I want to give a thank you to Miss Rothwell for being behind the scenes, helping us out with a lot of the paperwork, a lot of the travel arrangements. She took care of a lot of things for us that most people didn't see, so I thank her for that. But again, thank you so much, and go Spartans.
This is Coach Bullock, and I am the girls volleyball coach. I am here to present 2 awards for our 2020-2021 season. The first award is going to a junior. She stepped into a new role this year as our setter. She's a leader on the court, off the court, and to me, she's the definition of a student athlete. She has a 4.0 GPA, and she leads by example on the court and both off the court. Her name is Allison Blanco. The second award is the Most Improved Award, and this is going to one of our athletes who has been with our program for 4 years. She was a senior this year, and really has been incredible to see her change throughout these past 4 years into the player that she became and showed on the court this year. I've always pushed her to be the person who leads the back row of our court, who is the loudest, who is telling people where to go, and this is the year that I really got to see her blossom into that. So the Most Improved Player this year is Maya Tab. Can't wait to see everybody next season for our fall volleyball season. If you're interested, feel free to come out and try out for the volleyball team.
Good evening, athletes, parents, coaches, alumni, and administration. My name is Mr. Williams, business manager here at Miami Southridge Senior High School. It is my great honor to present you guys with the 2020 Football Season Awards. Football season began in the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, which gave our athletes a tremendous amount of challenges, but like true Spartans, they prevailed. It's not about how you start, but it's about how you finish. And in 2020, Defensive Player of the Year goes to Rashad Napper. And in 2020, Offensive Player of the Year goes to Deron Ferguson. And the 2020 Spartan Award goes to the strong arm for Jerry Andrews. Thank you. Go Spartans.
Good evening, Southridge family. This is Coach Scaglia from the golf team. First, I would like to thank our principal, Mr. Moret, and our athletic director, Mr. Vital, for letting us have for giving us an opportunity to have a golf season this year during the pandemic. I know it's hard work and time for us to have this golf season, so much appreciated. Thank you to you guys. Also, I would like to thank our head coaches, Mr. Mike Hernandez and Quinn McFeeters, for their hard work, dedication, and time to the team. Now, to our Special Recognition Award. This award is going to our senior golfer this year, Mr. Lucas Balbi. Lucas has been with the team for 2 years. I'm grateful for his dedication, time, and effort to the golf team. Also, we are proud of him for qualifying in the GMAC tournament. I know how much it meant to him. Thank you, Lucas, and wishing you the best. Now to our most valuable player. This goes to none other than Connor Callahan. Connor had a tremendous year. He qualified for the GMAC tournament, and out of 50 players, he came in 4th place, only 5 shots behind the winner. With his 4th place finish, he qualified to the first ever Tri-County golf tournament, where he played exceptional. Connor, thank you for your dedication and your knowledge in helping our golfers improve their golf game. And we are looking forward to a championship senior season this coming fall. Thank you and have a wonderful night. Good night.
Hello, good evening. I am Coach Dorado, the assistant coach for the swimming program here at Miami Southridge. So this was our second year back as a swimming program, and obviously not everything went according to plan with everything with COVID. I still feel that we had a successful season for those who came out, and I'm glad that we were able to get out there in the pool and be able to swim this year. So without further ado, we have 2 awards, obviously, for our boys and girls. First, we're going to talk about the girls. This particular winner has been amazing for the 2 years that she's been a part of the program. I believe she was the MVP last year, and certainly here she is again. But our most valuable swimmer for this year for the girls was Josie Whalen. So for our next award winner, it's honestly amazing to watch the transformation that they've made coming out last year, essentially, beginning in their skills and then really taking into their own. The only unfortunate thing is that they're a senior this year, so you don't get to watch them develop all that much more, at least in person wise. But I'm definitely proud of them and all that they've accomplished. So I'm very proud to say that our boys' most valuable swimmer award goes to Michael Martinez. Thank you all and have a great night.
Hello. First off, I want to congratulate every athlete, parent, and coach in here tonight. Your dedication and hard work has earned you a spot here tonight. My name is Juan Dion, and I'm the Southridge Varsity Girls Basketball head coach. And I want to start with thanking 3 gentlemen, my assistant coaches, Mr. Carlos Yedo and Mr. Taylor Leonard, and our athletic director, Mr. Vital. You 3 helped me grow as a coach and as a person off the court. I will never forget the conversations we had after the games or before practice. Being my first year here at Southridge and a first-year high school coach, I couldn't ask for a better group of student athletes. This group made me feel welcomed and helped me recognize the great tradition Southridge has attached to its name. Every practice was a special one for me. If I was having an off day, I can count on Kayla, Nylia, and Unique to brighten my mood. If I was feeling competitive, I knew Kiki would be there to accept any challenge I threw her way. And if I was having a great day, the whole team would make it that much better. Our record doesn't reflect the hard work these ladies put in. They were in the gym every day working to get better as a team. This pandemic-struck season really tested us. We had multiple players miss games, and even myself, I couldn't coach in the district tournament because of precautionary reasons. That being said, I'm very proud of all of you. Some of the top moments in this season include Kierica Wilson's performance against Hialeah High, where she scored 26 points in a back-and-forth game. Danielle Mayer, who made 7 3-pointers against Tara. Sanaya Scott, which grew tremendously throughout the season and stepped up to the plate whenever the team needed her. And finally, Kristen Roll, our captain, which led our team in scoring and rebounding all season. I want to end this by simply saying thank you. Thank you for your kind words, work ethic, and positive attitudes. Now, my 3 awards. My 3 awards are Offensive Player of the Year, Coaches Awards, and MVP. My Offensive Player of the Year goes to Kierica Kiki Wilson. The Coaches Award goes to our senior, Danielle Mayer. And finally, our MVP, Kirsten Roll. Thank you, and I can't wait to work with you girls next year.
How's it going, Spartan family? My name is Marcus Barnes. I'm the head basketball coach here at Miami Southridge. I want to get straight into it. My first award is Coach's Award. This individual does everything I ask, always on time, has a very good work ethic. This award goes to Deron Ferguson. My second award would be the Spartan Award. This award goes to my most defensive player on the team, my most toughest player. That will go to Tenoris Nelson. My third award is MVP. This individual does it all for us. We can always count on him. He's very reliable. He runs through the wall for us, actually. He does it all. That individual is Cameron Jones.
Good morning. My name is Coach Espinosa. I'm the girls' soccer head coach for this school year. And I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate every single member of our team for a very hard fought season. Because of the pandemic, we had a lot of obstacles in our way, but we persevered, moved forward, finished our season strong. I would like to give a special thanks to our assistant head coach, Coach Gina Panarese. Thank you, Coach, for all that you have done for us and what you've done in the past for the program. Now for our special recognitions, I would like to recognize two seniors. One is senior Alexis Ortiz. She is our most improved player this year, her first year playing, and she grew every time we stepped on that field. Every practice that we had, every conditioning that we had, she was relentless. She pushed forward, and it showed every time she stepped into the field by helping us, defend and by helping us move forward with our season. Second, a senior, 4-year starter, Evelyn Martinez, our goalie. This young lady is the heart of our team. Because of her, we were able to stay competitive and we're able to win the games that we predicted that we had in the bag. She was the reason why we were victorious. So all in all, I would like to thank every single member of our team. We will continue to grow. We will continue our pursuit for excellence as we move forward to next school year. Thank you.
Hello, Spartan Nation. My name is Coach Sevilla. I'm the boys soccer coach at Miami Southridge Senior High. Today, I'm going to be giving out 3 awards to 3 unique individuals. The first award is the Golden Ball Award, who we're going to give out to a senior. He's actually a 3-year starter, a 2021 third team selection for boys soccer. He's actually scored 18 goals and 8 assists on this season, and please congratulate Daniel Romero Ramos. Congratulations, Daniel. Our second award is our Golden Glove Award. This student is actually a junior. He is one of our captains. He has a 3.5 GPA. For the season, he's had 4 shutouts, and he's been welcomed to the team and embraced his new role as a goalkeeper. This award goes to George Septien. Congratulations, George. Our third award is the Golden Ball Award. This award is actually going out to a junior. He's actually the second of our captains this year. He's actually scored 1 goal and 2 assists. He solidifies our defense, and he is what you want to call a team player and a role model to the rest of our guys. Congratulations, Ricardo Ismodes, for winning the Golden Ball Award. Thank you, and see you.
Good evening, Spartans. Thank you guys for joining our virtual Night of Champions. My name is Chris Reed. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director. I was fortunate enough to assist the wrestling team this year. Our wrestling team had a very tough winter and spring season, as well as many of these other sports going through a COVID pandemic year. They were, despite that though, able to overcome the obstacles put in front of them, lead them to be district champs and regional champs, as well as put on an impressive competitive performance at the 2A state championship level. So with that being said, I'd like to announce the 3 award winners for the Spartan wrestling team. First, our team MVP goes to senior Cyrus Williams. Our Spartan Award goes to the one and only Dedrick Marshall. And last but not least, our Rookie of the Year goes to 9th grader Frederick Mitchum. Thank you guys, and go Spartans.
Hi Spartans, I'm Mr. Barrientos, the badminton coach here at Southridge. I want to present this award to my best player, my top level student, Arman Kashim. He won JMACs for the South Division and District Champ, and I'm super proud of him, and I'll welcome him back next year as a senior. And thank you to all my badminton team, and hope to see you next year. Bye.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2021 Night of Champions. My name is Michelle Serta, and I'm the softball coach. This season, we were able to achieve district runner-ups, and make a trip to regionals for the first time in 10 years. Unfortunately, we are saying goodbye to 4 of our seniors: Kristen Brito, Maya Tab, Elizabeth Valdez, and Melissa Masferrer. It has been a pleasure coaching you for the past 4 years. I know you will be successful in college, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for each of you. The first award is the Spartan Award. This award is for a player with the best attitude. This girl has always given me her all. She is very coachable, willing to learn, determined, hardworking, and a great team player. The Spartan Award goes to Melissa Masferrer. The next award is the Golden Glove Award. This award goes to a player who has played the best defense all season, regardless of what position she played. She also made first team all day this season. The Golden Glove Award goes to Maya Tab for outstanding defense, not only this year, but for all 4 years. The next award is the Offensive Player of the Year. This girl plays with her whole heart and leaves everything she has on the field. This season, she led the team with a batting average of .467. She is one of the hardest workers I've ever had the privilege of coaching. The Offensive Player of the Year award goes to Elizabeth Valdez, also known as Mimi. The final softball award is the Brian Paratoni Award. This award goes to the player who this season has shown what the true definition of a team player is. This girl selflessly took the team on her shoulders and assumed the role as a pitcher, even though she had never pitched. This young lady has a special place in my heart. When I met her 4 years ago, I could have never imagined the growth she would make on and off the field. She has grown into a mature, responsible, hardworking, and determined young lady. She has learned that hard work does pay off. The Brian Parentoni Award goes to Kristen Brito. Thank you.
Good evening, administration, faculty, parents, coaches, and players. I'd like to begin by congratulating all the athletes who have received an award for their respective teams. Congratulations. This is a huge night for you guys as you begin your journey at the next level. For most of you, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm Wayne Hendricks of the Miami Southridge baseball team, and this year I want to give a few awards out to our boys. While we had an exceptional group, and I could give 10 awards right now to all 10 seniors, I think that these 3 guys really stood out. Before introducing those awards, I would like to congratulate the 9 seniors that are going to continue on with their collegiate or their baseball careers at the collegiate level. That is a huge accomplishment, being able to play at the next level. I think only 6% or so actually get that opportunity, so take advantage of it. Continue to work hard in the classroom and off the field, and you're going to be a success. Now for the 3 individuals who stood out this year for our Southridge baseball team. The first was our Offensive Player of the Year. He will be attending Cleveland College in North Carolina next season to continue his baseball career. He was an incredible asset to the team this year, surpassing any expectation that any of us coaches had, and being a menace to other teams. Julian Pereira, also known as Mache, congratulations, you are Offensive Player of the Year. The next player will either be continuing his athletic career, his collegiate career at Florida Southwest or at Barry University. I think that this player here is sky's the limit. We are definitely going to see him down the road, hopefully on TV one day. He was a nuisance to other teams. He had a phenomenal year on the mound, and he led us all the way. Our pitcher of the year is Julian Catasqueta. And finally, the guy that's up there for 4 years on varsity, an incredible asset to the team, going to be an incredible asset to Miami-Dade College as he moves on with his career. Had the guys ready to go every single game, started leading last year and continued all the way through this year. He was tasked with having the responsibility with the short season that we had in terms of only having a spring, and he was able to have the guys ready to play every single game. Leader on the field, leader off the field. Can't wait to see the things that line the future for him. Our most valuable player is Joseph Zamora. I'd like to thank everybody again and congratulate those who were recipients of awards tonight. Everyone have a good night, and thank you guys for supporting Southridge baseball.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Night of Champions. I am Coach McCray, your head coach of our Lady Spartans track and field program. The first award I want to talk about is Most Improved. It goes out to a few young ladies who put in a lot of time and effort. And at some point during the season, they PR'd multiple times, whether it was, they were running, jumping, throwing. We definitely look forward to them to improving on their marks come next year. And then one of our young ladies will actually be moving on to college. So our Most Improved goes to Janiyah Scott, Jasmine Neighbor Williams, Aaron Zephyrin Amari Williams, and Kaylin Virginia Simmons. Our MVP. The first young lady is no stranger to most of us. She's very well known coming out of the AAU ranks, always running elite times no matter where she goes. First year in the program, very hard worker, gives great effort, battles with her teammates. She battled with a lot of the heavyweights and beat a lot of them head to head this year. Definitely proud of how she's dropped her 400 time tremendously. Definitely looking forward to see how well she grows over the next couple of years and how fast she can actually get. So our first MVP goes to Centuria James. Our second MVP is a lady who's no stranger to this award and accolades that she receives, on a regular. She is a 3-time state champion this year. She's number 1 in 2 of her events this year, as she was number 1 in one of the events last year. Very humble young lady, likes to have fun, enjoy herself and her teammates, loves to work, always asking questions on, what she can improve on. We talk and communicate all the time. So our second MVP goes to Alyssa Jones. Spartan Award goes out to a few ladies who missed some or good parts of the season, for different reasons, and then they work themselves back into, the best shape or condition that they could. They were definitely instrumental in us finishing up runner-up at the state track and field meet. A couple of these young ladies will be moving on and going off to college, and the others will return. So our Spartan Award winners go to Samaya Braggs, Yesenia Benjamin, Spirit Morgan, and then lastly but not least, young lady who for the most part of her career has participated in 3 sports. She's meant a lot to our sports program and academically. She's over a 4.0 GPA. She's an old school, throwback Spartan, tough as they come. And is qualified, again, every year she's competed with us for state. So our last award winner goes to Kirsten Roll.
Good evening, Spartans. This is Coach Wilson, the head coach for Miami Southridge Senior High School boys track and field team. So first of all, I want to thank you all for such a fabulous season. You all did a phenomenal job, and I am very, very proud of you. We want to personally thank our newbies for coming out and adding some depth to our team. For all our freshmen and sophomores who came out, we really, really appreciate you. You all did a great job. We can't wait to see you all coming into next season with a full season under you, ready to rock. To our upperclassmen, to our juniors and seniors, you all did great as well. I am very, very, very proud of you. Fortunately, we had only 2 seniors this year, 1 returning from last year. We want to thank you for your efforts. For our juniors this year, who are going to be seniors next year, we can't wait to see what you are going to do within the next 10 to 12 months. So now let's get on to our awards. For our most improved athlete of this year, it was a very, very tough decision. It came down to 2 athletes. We're going to give the nod to Mr. LeBron Williams. LeBron excelled in the short sprints and also in the long sprints. He was on our 4x1 team, our 4x4 team, and he was a regional qualifier in the open 100-meter dash and the open 200-meter dash. Also, the 4x1 and the 4x4. Congratulations, LeBron. For our second award goes to our Mr. Spartan, Mr. Shane McDonald Jr. Shane is a senior. He was in our program for the past 4 years. Shane added a new dimension to our team this year, being on the 4x4 team. So thank you, Shane, for all you have done for Miami Southridge Senior High School over the last 4 years.
And lastly, to the big award, to our most valuable player/athlete of this 2020-2021 season. And that award goes to Mr. Timothy Brown. Timothy, you had a phenomenal season. Timothy was on the 4x1 team, the short sprint, the 4x4 team, the long sprint, the 4x8 team, the mid-distance event, and the 400, and the 300 hurdles. So all my athletes, thank you. I'm very, very proud of you. Go Spartans.
Good afternoon, my name is Coach Gerald Harwick. I'm your flag girls head football coach. And this season was a very exciting season. The girls came out and did a very good job putting in the hard work and the time and effort to make sure we have a compatible season. This year we was district champs, the 2021 season, and we have 3 awards that I would like to give out to some hard-working young ladies. Our specialist award goes out to a very special young lady, Kirsten Rowe. She's been in the program for 4 years, and on the field, she was our offensive coordinator. She worked very hard. She put in extra effort to make sure that we was able to go far in the season, and she a good student athlete. She also was a good student in the classroom. So I have nothing but great things to say about this young lady, and I know she has a bright future. The next award will be Most Improved. Our Most Improved will be Daniela Knowles, a 9th grader. From day one, she came in with the attitude that she's going to work hard, and every game she got better and better. Her position was center, and she worked hard at it. Our next award will be Most Improved, Most Valuable. Our most valuable young lady will be Mahogany Cochran, another 9th grader. Special young lady, she works hard, play every skill position on the field, and she gave us everything she had to give this season. And I'm looking forward to work with her for the next 3 years. So this young lady is Mahogany Cochran. That's our most valuable athlete. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, it's Miss April, your head athletic trainer. So I had 4 girls, 4 seniors that I wanted to nominate. My most valuable would be Sydney Lockhart. My valedictorian would be Gabriela Arrencevilla. And my missing in action, but I'll never forget them because whenever they got a chance to come and help this year due to COVID, they were here, is Ajaila Williams and Imani McKenzie. I'm gonna miss these girls so much, and I wish them the best in their future endeavors, and they know where to find me. BT4, I love you girls.
Miami Southridge Senior High prides itself on the 4 A's. The first A being the most important, the academics. With that being said, at this time we'd like to recognize our Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. This young lady attained a 4.0 weighted GPA, giving her 110% effort on the field relentlessly throughout her 4 years at our school. At this time, we'd like to recognize Ms. Elizabeth Valdez as our Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. Continuing with the academics, this male scholar athlete led our baseball team on the field for his 4-year stay as a Spartan. With a 3.8 weighted GPA, our male scholar athlete of the year is Mr. Joseph Zamora.
Valerie Everett was the epitome of what it meant to be a Spartan. She was driven, hardworking, committed, and relentless. Valerie dominated every sport that she played. As a senior, she was honored by ESPN for her exceptional athletic abilities. In 1982, she was named to the FHSAA Girls Basketball and Girls Track and Field First Teams. She is the first athlete to receive All-American honors in the history of the school. More impressive than her extraordinary athletic abilities was her will to win in all aspects of her life. This year's recipient has displayed dedication, resilience, and commitment to excellence like none other. Congratulations to the recipient of the 2021 Valerie Everett Award, Kirsten Rowe.
Good evening, Spartans. Mr. Duque here, and I'm excited to present our 2020-2021 Male Athlete of the Year. In a recent draft, Roger Goodell mentioned that 29 out of the 32 first rounders were two sports stars. I'm happy to say that this year's recipient falls under that category as well. This individual played football this year and led the team in both receiving yards and in touchdowns, and he also played on our basketball team. This is a student that excels both on and off the field, currently has a 3.1 GPA, so really exemplifies all what it takes to be a Spartan. So this year's recipient for our 2020-2021 Male Athlete of the Year is Daron Ferguson.
Deja Duguay Wright. I'm one of the members of the first Miami Southridge Lady Spartans track and field championship team from 1992, and later on becoming the successor of the legendary Coach Sam Burley, and has passed the torch to Coach Aaron McCray in the standard of excellence that we have at our program. From one Lady Spartan to another, there are no borders that this young lady cannot accomplish. Being nominated and designated as the top freshman all-decade jumper honors by Florida runners, scoring 38 points to catapult our team to a state runner-up, finishing this year in the 2021 state championship, just a few points shy of the gold. There are no academic boundaries that she can't attain, as she maintains a weighted GPA of 4.5 and continues to be well-rounded as she volunteers regularly for a literacy outreach program for preschool children in Miami area. She remains first team all-day 3 years in a row. She has also been the Miami Herald female track and field athlete back-to-back. She also has held the Florida Girls Gatorade Track and Field Player of the Year her sophomore year. Coach McCray describes her as being coachable, well-rounded, pleasant to be around, and a good teammate, but above all, who leads by examples. Her aspirations of studying engineering at Stanford is one of her definite goals that she will definitely try to achieve, while other universities maintain in the mix. From one Lady Spartan to another, it's with great honor and privilege that I'm able to present this phenomenal record holder, national leader, on and off the track, with the first ever Spartan Elite Award. The recipient is Alyssa Jones.
The next individual we like to take time to honor is our Coach of the Year. This individual is a Hall of Fame coach, which can be found at all times of the week and almost all hours, for that being said, out on the track, working on our student athletes' craft. This individual is somebody I really look up to and commend for the daily job and relentless amount of hours that he puts into the sport of track and field, leading our girls into the state runner-up track and field championships. Our 2020-2021 Coach of the Year, Mr. Aaron McCray. Congratulations, Coach. Welcome back once again, Spartan Nation. A couple of special reminders for all athletes. Your certificates will be available in the athletics office for pickup alongside with your letters. And for the 3 special award winners, your medals will also be ready to be picked up in VT1. A couple of other special announcements and reminders. June 21st at 4 p.m., we will be hosting our free physicals, and we encourage all returning student athletes to take full advantage of this event, as we look forward to having a very productive summer conditioning program, and we want all of you to be ready to be a part of that. Thank you so much. Once again, a special shout out to Mr. Serrato for being able to help us put this presentation together. Thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. Good night to all.